Hello everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, I'm coming on to show you what I've been messing about with the beautiful beads, these disco beads I showed you the other day in the unboxing video that the lovely people from Beebeecraft have sent me. Excuse my filthy hands and nails as usual. And the wings. So this is what I've been doing. Just let me sit down, see if I can. I've been making some stick pins. I haven't made any of these for ages. Well, probably 2 or 3 years. I don't know, probably longer than that. They're going to be in the way now. So I was having great fun last night doing some of these, and I think I've used one of each of the, oh no, more than one of each, but at least one of each of all the angel wings, and I've used some of my own stash. I mean, this is, where are we? These are the disco balls, and then the angel wings, the beads. That bead was from my stash. Just happened to find a great big disco ball. Don't know where that had come from. I sometimes buy like discounted bags from Hobbycraft or wherever, and there's all random stuff in, so that must have been in there. But the angel wings again, and the disco ball. Oh, and the bead caps as well, little bead caps, look. I've used them on the top and the bottom. There's a little wooden ball there out of my stash, and these tiny little ones, they're out of my stuff as well. Oops. So I've been having a great time because I do like making these. I hope you can see all right. So basically the silver bits you can see, and the disco balls wings are all from Beebeecraft, and I'll show you the pins that I use. I actually went onto eBay last night because I thought somebody's bound to ask, where do I get those big long pins from? This particular pin, that's a shorter one, they were from Dunelm's 3 or 4 years ago, but all the other big ones, that one was a white one, but I just went over it with some sort of marker. Not yesterday, but that's been done like that for a few years. Quite like that little square bodied one. Then there's some little babies. I mean, you can pick these little pins up anywhere really. eBay's got loads of those, or Dunelm's, all sorts, florist, they're the florist pins, and I think these ones were classed as florist pins, and they're 4 inches long, 10 centimetres, but I couldn't find them, and they weren't in my selling thing, they weren't in my purchases, so I'd say it must be 5 years since I've bought them, so don't know. These ones are quite like these, but I'd only got 2 of the big ones. I don't know where they'd come from in one of the, where was the other one? Oh yeah, the other one was at that end, look. Some of the wings I've got turning up, and some of them I've got turning down. Look at this tiny little one, look. Alright, little bubba. These little beads were in a bag from Hobbycraft. But yes, so thank you Beebeecraft for letting me have these to play with. Right, I shall show you the pins. These are the pins, look. So they're 4 inches, and I'm sure they were just advertised as florist pins, but I couldn't find anything on Amazon or eBay, and they're just the smaller ones. And then there's even smaller ones you can buy as well. I have used those before for things, but and then that's the other ones that I got from. And there is a pearl one as well. Oh, these were also from Dunelm's. So I've got some, let me see, and I just glue them all. I sort of assemble them all until I get them how I want them. And then I just use glossy accents. Well, it's actually the matte accents that I've been using. When I first did them, I can't think who I first saw do them, but when I first sort of got into doing them, there was like a craze. Everybody seemed to be doing them. So there, you know, there was obviously lots of people that I was inspired by. Look at that, I just love that one. I haven't got a favourite really. But I think when I first did them, people were using hot glue. So I used hot glue, but I make a right mess with that because I haven't got a fine nib. I just find glossy accents, and then what I do, I stick them in the foam, and then I just not hang them, but lodge them upside down so that everything's sort of, you know, like that. So got a pin. Yeah, let me see if I get this right. Got them all here. Oh, I'm going to have to stand up for this. So I've got one of the little bead caps, but I'm going to put that on. Oh no, got it wrong already. Put that on that way, just so it's up like that. Right, so then we want the head. So I've got another bead cap, one of these. Not focusing, is it? Another little bead cap anyway. And that's going to go, sorry, that way. And I'm going to put the disco ball bit of bling on there. And then another bead cap, sorry, another bead cap. I'm having to look over the top of my glasses. What did I have next? Let's have a look. Wings, did we have the wings next? Or did I have a... no, I didn't. I had another little... Because sometimes, depending what wings they are, like that one's quite big, so I wasn't sort of happy with that there. So I put just another little bead. And then I put the wings on. We'll have uppy turned wings, shall we? Or shall we have down? Now we'll have uppy ones. We'll have uppy wings. So that's that far. So then I'm going to use a bit bigger bead cap because I've got a bigger bead. It's not focusing. There we go. Use that one. My nails are disgusting. I can't get my nails and my hands clean. I've been scrubbing them with bleach this morning. But no. Then I've got this bead from my stash. Like a purple. Just acrylic bead, that is. And I'm going to put another bead cap on the bottom, going up that way. Pretty. And then I've got this tiny little, I think it's called a bicone or something, tiny little bead anyway, this one is. I'm not even going to try and show you it because it's that small, just at the bottom there. And then what I do, because I don't like pricking my fingers, I just put that in the bottom there. Now, will this work? Oh, it's going to work. And oops, oops, sorry. Right, I have to stand to the side now, otherwise I'm going to catch the camera again. And then I can't really see what I'm doing. I put some glossy accents on. Get a bit of a twist. Now this is awkward because my phone case is flapping down and that's what I caught. So I hope you get the gist of what I'm doing anyway, I'm sure you do. At least this, if you get a bit too much on, it's easier to wipe off, and when it dries, it just dries clear anyway. It doesn't dry like a big glob of hot glue. But it's each to their own. We all, oops, not even in shot. We all have our preferences, don't we, of what we use. But for me, this is just easier. I have used E6000 before, just put bits on with a, no, not even in frame. Just put bits on with a toothpick or something. But this is good. Or if you're in the UK, that cheap one of these, is it Anita's or something? I use that as well because it's pretty much the same as this. This was just the quickest one for me to pick up. It's in the top of the drawer. This is an appalling video. Oh dear dear. Where are we? This is how I do it anyway. Just give it a twist round. And I say I just then stick that in there like that. I'll leave that overnight to set, and yeah, there we are. Another little fairy. And I think I'm just going to leave the tops white. I had thought about doing them a different colour, but it's not very often white gets to feature in my work, so I think we will leave it at that. So I do hope you've been able to see that properly, and I have enjoyed doing them. It's what I had in mind, kind of. But yeah, it's been good using the Beebeecraft stuff and also using bits of my stash up as well. You know, I thought I didn't have many beads, but I've obviously got a lot more than I thought I had. Right, so thank you again, Beebeecraft. For anybody that doesn't know, I will leave the links in the description box, but if you go across to their site, the link, if you've got 100 subscribers or more, I'm sure you probably all know this, but if you've got 100 subscribers or more, you can apply to their YouTube program, where they'll give you an amount of dollars to choose some products to play with in exchange for doing some videos, etc, etc. And there's also a discount code. Just off the top of my head, I can't remember what amount the discount is, but anyway, there's a discount code if anybody wants to buy any of the things that you've seen me use. So, right, thank you very much, take care, and I shall speak to you when I've done another project with some of the things. Bye!